Good, happy Sunday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Politics with Riley King. Let's begin. First up, Democrats allege Gastis encouraging voters to break law governing use of absentee ballots. The state Democratic Party is accusing Manchester Mayor Ted Gastis' campaign of soliciting voters to break state law in a mailer that encouraged them to request absentee ballots as insurance for protecting your vote. The party on Friday asked the Attorney General's office to issue a case and dissent letter to the Gastis campaign and order the campaign to tell voters that the mailer contains misinformation to inform voters of the proper requirements for voting absentee. Senator Hassan to lawmakers. Too many lives cut short as a result of this illness. Senator Maggie Hassan spoke on the Senate floor Wednesday to discuss the opioid epidemic plunging New Hampshire. She highlighted the story of Greg Durgan of Derry, who died of an opioid overdose in April 2016. Mass governor on harassment claims none of this will be tolerated. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB David Bieniek.
A lawmaker walks up to a policy analyst and in vulgar terms says he wants to have sex with her. Another woman catches elected officials on the floor of the House looking at porn.
I was mortified by the story.
Governor Baker says in light of the Boston Globe column about alleged sexual harassment and abuse in state government, he plans to do the same as House Speaker Robert DeLeo in order his staff to review their zero tolerance policy.
And we'll make clear in a very explicit way that none of this sort of thing will be tolerated.
I was frankly very surprised.
State Representative Alice Pice says she's never personally experienced such abuse during her 15 years in the legislature, nor heard fellow lawmakers come forward to complain.
And I understand the reluctance, but nonetheless, it's very difficult to address a problem if it's not brought to your attention.
With 26% of women as state lawmakers, Massachusetts is just about average, well below Nevada's 40%, well above Wyoming's 11%.
If you get a critical mass of women, not just in an institution, but in places where they have power, they have authority, they can make a difference.
The former Attorney General says some of the incidents described could be criminal, but so far all the women making the claims have remained anonymous, and none of the alleged abusers have been named. In Needham, David Bieniek, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. JFK files release to Trump's latest clash with spy agencies. Let's take a listen to the video.
One moment can change a life. Intelligent technology can help protect it. The all-new Audi Q5 is here.
On Saturday, U.S. President Donald Trump claimed that he would release all documents related to the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy, excluding those that contain the names and addresses of people who are still living. In a series of tweets, Trump wrote, quote, "After strict consultation with General Kelly, the CIA, and other agencies, I will be releasing all the #JFK files other than the names and addresses of any mentioned person who is still living."
Okay, and there you go on that report. Democrats looking to take back State House in 2018. During President Obama's two-term, the Democrats lost over 1,000 seats in state legislatures across the country. Republicans now control 2/3 of the legislative chambers and state government. Jessica Post, executive director of the Democratic Legislative Campaign Committee, wants to change the power balance in the 2018 election. Russia investigation seeks first charges, source says. The Spy Council team investigating Russia's alleged meddling in 2016 election and possible links to campaign President Donald Trump has sought charges against at least one unidentified target, ABC News has learned. Source tells ABC News an incident announcement and arrest could possibly come as early as Monday. And that does it for politics right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you back here next Sunday for another edition of Politics with Riley King. Goodbye, everyone.